this is Meika AKA Taji.
This is Kia.
And this is Mel. And this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey.
Okay.
My hair don't be doing
right. Yes, welcome guys. As you see, we're
together.
Yes, here in the flesh. So we can actually toast together in person. So we'll do that to another episode. And I'm having a blue margarita.
Okay.
Real cold, potent.
Yes, I am having champagne mixed with Taji punch. This is also very potent.
This some tequila with some lemonade and some, what's it called? Blue carousel.
Yeah.
Okay.
With some fruit.
Okay. Carousel.
Okay, so yes, we is toasting to another episode.
Okay.
On the mic. Yes, and a great weekend. Yes, that we definitely had.
I like it. Yes, guys, we don't never ever be together in real life.
Never
ever.
So y'all wanna play a game?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, but
yes.
yeah, I think we could play a game.
You just call.
Hey, Nicole.
So, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna play a game.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay.
That's when the game come in.
You
So,
play with your heart.
yes, name that couple is the game. Okay. So basically, you'll receive a few hints, and with those hints, you'll guess the name of that couple. So,
okay.
Let's play.
Oh, shoot.
He is an actor. She is an actress. He is known for his famous TV show Fresh Blank, and she currently has a talk show Red Blank. Mm-hmm. The couple behind the word entanglement.
Yes.
What's this couple?
Yes. The Prince of Bel-Air. That's
yes. Okay, I'll take it.
And his wife.
I'll take it.
Are they still a couple? They broke up.
That?
You know they're gonna be together. I thought they broke up after the entanglement thing.
Oh no, they still going strong because that wasn't enough that they did a baby, but
you know they keep it private.
Will Smith and Jada Smith.
Yeah, next couple.
Okay.
They have to break up. They break up.
Okay. We was like
both are famous rappers. He got caught cheating and showed up to one of her shows on stage to apologize. He got her back, but she was pissed. However, they have since worked things out.
Cardi being Offset.
Okay. She was mad. And baby on the way.
Yes, and second baby. Okay. So as you see, they work things out.
I forgot about that.
Yes, that quarantine baby. Both started out as performers and now have big businesses. Recently, Trick Daddy was in the media talking about the wife of this couple.
Oh my God. Oh,
yes. What am I? He said. Like, I was like, okay, it was coming for him now. Next, okay. This couple we all know personally, 10 plus years, and they are still going strong. The husband shares the same zodiac sign as me. The both of them are nerdy as fuck.
Zion and Kim. Okay.
I was like, what?
Quite strong. See So yes, thank you for playing. Come again when you're trying to be cute, but you gotta make everything like
in the house.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you for playing. Come again.
Okay. Exactly.
Oh my God, that was so cute.
Think about my house.
Oh no. Not until.
Oh shit.
We should have put something like a small face.
In the nightcap.
Okay. Shout out to Nightcap.
Okay.
No. Oh my God. These people in my life is so. You was on point with that.
Okay.
This time I said it instead of thinking it.
Okay.
Oh, that was my stomach hurt.
Damn, that was it for me.
It's
Okay, so then you know now I could just, girl, that was it for me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump into the, but don't say it, Jay, until I put it up. Y'all be getting ahead of me. I appreciate that. Getting ahead of me. So we gonna get into the
R.E.A.D.
real entertainment all day. Yes,
There's no jet lag in there.
First up, as I said last week and had a reminder, yes, and I was gonna go ahead and shout out this one for Mary J. Blige. So it's called Sun Goddess by Mary J. Blige, and I did see it in the store. It was like about $18, $18.99. So I don't know, it might get it cheaper or whatever. But for my wine girls, Stephanie and guys, try that out and shout out to Mary.
She's so pretty.
She is. Yes.
No,
Next up, I'll take your man.
Okay. No, you can't.
Oh.
So somebody tell JT, let JT know, Young Gun said he want her man. So he basically was on his live or whatever, his social platform, and he was just going and he was like, yeah, I want your man JT or whatever, but they play. It could have been something else, like he said in the song. He was pointing out in the song.
I think he
how
said
that's a
the
verse.
lyrics wrong.
Yeah, so he said the lyrics wrong, or he was
But
like,
he
"Oh,
already got her man. That's his side hustle. So either way, like.
Elijah, I like this person. Okay, so moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. You know what? So Shad Moss is trending because he posted, "Can we go back to the old days? Ha 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 ha." Jermaine Dupri, Pops, I know you miss her because the shit you've been pulling up with lately has been basuda. So I guess he said, yeah.
I can't see none of that.
Oh, wow. So Jocelyn corrected him because he had basuda with the D and she put the R. And then, somebody seconded like, thank you, cuz what is basuda? Basuda. So, he was a good sport about it. He was like, thank you, Jocelyn, I tried. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
And then someone else was like, I hope Janet blocks him.
Okay.
And so I was like, forgot all about JD having hair once upon a time.
Oh my God.
They disrespectful.
They are. And then Zoe, well, if it ain't about me, let's keep it. Okay.
That's on the docket.
Yes.
Okay.
So, still doing it first. He is back trending because he was like, Soulja Boy guys, Big Draco.
Okay.
They tried to count me out. Now they want a feature, but Big Draco, the answer is no. Fuck your song.
Okay.
So, yeah. It was like the first time to say no.
Oh my God.
We love you, Soulja, but ain't nobody asking for a feature, fam. And the song was like, insert Bow Wow piano. Oh my God. Yes, they are. And then, of course, a little weekend recap here with the besties. That was at the pool party, was at the beach. We was just out here living our best life in the pool, doing our thing, you know what I mean? And even did like some reenactments, PNP sweater versus. We did it poppin', so. Fun. And then also, in other news, it all started with a post. So this is what we posted, guys. When a date, right? All that, we posted it. I think to like YouTube, TikTok, our Instagram, and I think on Facebook. Yeah, so we posted all that good stuff. So this is story time. Yes. Then came a video of encouragement for the viewers. So I did a little video or whatnot. Ooh, walked it off. Y'all at the top. Okay. Yes. So then it was definitely the comments that came through for me. Like, this is a good friend of mine. I love Lucy. And she was like, I love this. And I'm like, okay, girl, yes. And then, this girl, shout out to It's Like Candy. She actually got the, remember the kitty cat girl? Kimber, she was like, she knows that's her people, and she helps her with those events. So she's and got us connected.
Okay, girl.
So she was like, can't wait to see the footage of this. And I'm like, okay, girl, because she be watching our show. She be
Okay.
And then my uncle was like, how you know how to use emojis?
Don't talk to
emojis. Coming through with the fire emojis. So I was like, okay, shout out to my uncle. You know how to use emojis. Okay. And then Just Call Her Daddy, I love her, was like, hey, submit my name, LOL. So I responded, come on, let's go on a date. You, me, and your girlfriend. Okay.
She's the comments for me, honey.
Okay. And then this one was like, what do I have to do to get a date with Mel? And I'm like, not on this post. Yes. So guys, with that being said, the winner is drumroll. Let me stop you right there and say nobody is interested.
I know you are.
Okay. That's because the DM be bad. But, we didn't get any,
we ain't do it on the mic.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, but we did it on the mic.
Okay.
On the mic.
Did we? Okay. Oh my God.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
So, we'll keep pushing it. Maybe a later show. I know my girl, she wanted to wait for the footage girl, Me Too girl, but unfortunately. Unfortunately, I hear this time. People are scared, they don't want to come on here. So we'll keep trying. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but we'll keep trying. Well, we may get some hits later on down the road. But we definitely got some hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, that being said, I'm gonna say bye, bitches. Turn it over back to my bitches because we right here all in the studio. Yeah, that's how that goes. Which pretty much now brings us kind of to the main topic of the evening, which is take me on a date. So singles and dating versus committed couples and dating. For the singles, is it still a thing to date? And for committed relationships, is it a must? Like you have to date. So I guess we'll kick started with I want to date you. So like, what if somebody just tell you that? Just come out of nowhere, tell you that. It could be beginning stages. It could be y'all been kicking it for a while, but I want to date you. Like, what are you giving to that? That's not broad. Like,
yeah, it's like if somebody was to ask me that right now, I wouldn't be available. But
yeah.
But if I were, whichever time was the right time, they would have to prove it. You can't just say you want to date me. Like, you have to prove it. Like, it. And if we're dating, like, I need to know if we're dating exclusively or if we're just dating and having a good time. Because I'm up for that. Even like, it doesn't have to be. I wouldn't consider it romantic, unless we put that barrier on it or that title on it. If we was going to be exclusive and romantic,
conversation.
Yeah, because I date my friends like.
Okay.
Good girlfriend dates and stuff like that. So, okay.
Yeah, I said, and leave me alone. I agree. Because if someone would have asked me out the blue, I'm unavailable because I'm married. But if I were not, you can't just say let's start dating and then what? We never talked about it. This is all of a sudden. What does this date entail? Like, what are we doing?
Okay.
Are we seeing other people, or you just want to take me out on a date to see how this works? Like, what do you want to do with me? Okay. Yes.
But I would if they want to date and it's like, okay, we're gonna go out and do stuff. Like, I expect that person to plan things and don't let me plan things all the time. Like, I don't have a problem planning. and then we could both pay and everything. I wouldn't expect them to pay for everything. But it depends. It depends.
Yeah, I agree. The first day you gotta pay for because you asked me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like the person that
yeah,
asked should be the
She was
person
gonna
that
pay. Yeah, but after that,
that's
yeah, I get
true.
what you're saying. Like,
That's true.
yeah, so we can go Dutch. That's fine.
So
What about you, me?
Yeah, it's broad. Like that's broad for me. So it's like I want to date you. Like, I will have questions. I want to know, what it is that you want to date. What are you trying to date? Like, are you trying to date just the physical? Are you trying to really get to know me? Because there's like, there's stages to that, and I need to determine if I'm ready for that. So,
She gonna ask you anything.
Oh my God.
let's snore.
Oh no, you don't have no.
Oh my God. And we're back.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I need to know what kind of dating we're talking. Because, like, if it's just, casual dating, or is it, heading towards something more? Because it's level set. It's casual. Like, we don't really, you don't need to really know my life stories and stuff. So, yeah, I just want to know why you want to date me. What kind of date are you trying to do? And then we can take it from there.
Okay.
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 Yes.
So sticking to the date. Do you think it's important for committed couples to have date night?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And frequently.
Okay.
That's what keeps it like fun. I date all the time. I would be dating.
Okay.
And a date.
Yes, y'all so cute.
So, but like, is it kind of like when you live together, because it's like you see them all the time. Mm-hmm. So maybe like y'all could do something creative together. Cause y'all see each other all week, but then maybe when your date night might consist of, I'm having bro night with the bros, or I'm hanging out with the ladies, like, because we see each other all the time. Yeah. So do that kind of like consider date night, like change up, because you see each other all the time. So you can get creative during the week, right? Mm-hmm. You can say, okay, instead of me cooking at night, let's go out to eat. Let's dress up, let's go out.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. And I could just go do stuff like.
It don't necessarily have to be the weekend.
Yeah. And it doesn't. You can go to the movies or.
And then have your girls' night and you have his bro night. Mm-hmm. So y'all have time apart.
Yeah, that's important too.
Okay.
But a lot of people like Dion and I, even though we see each other all day, every day, and we get on each other's nerves, like we like, nah, we just get ready to go. Even if it's to like the store, like it's a date for us, because it's like this is time we spend together. This is time our son is not here. We might stay out a little longer after we run errands. But it's just the time that we have to spend together in the absence of being in the house and in the absence of being around our child. But since COVID, ain't nobody been able to do nothing. But that doesn't mean you can't make it spicy. You can't do something in the house. And that's where we dropped the ball. We ain't do nothing in the house. We just had movie night. That's still a day.
That's still a day.
Yeah.
Then you can also book the wine down LLC.
Okay.
Because we can come to your house, give you a couple of massage.
And a blood. Yes.
And also Mexi So can come and cook dinner for two, brunch for two, whatever.
Okay.
So, you can always have a date night. You can still stay home and have a date night.
Yes.
Play some cards. Like, me and my boo used to, we haven't done it in a while, but we play like Drunken and make up our own rules. I've done a scavenger hunt in the house,
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, yes.
It was cute too. It was real cute. You could do a lot of things. Play board games.
Okay.
You can stay in the house and do stuff.
You definitely can.
Movie night, make popcorn together.
Okay, naked twisting.
Okay.
Or you can cook together. Like, y'all can watch the little YouTube thing or video and do a little dish together.
That's cute.
Yeah, y'all could paint. Or that's how be like me. I'm trying to get sugar coat in here and I want to paint all around so I could be like dancing around in the paint and we make our own art on top of the canvas.
And play naked twisting.
Okay.
I'm drinking my drink, man. I'm almost gone.
No, I know.
Mine was all the way to the top. I'm a big girl.
I know you lying. So yeah, keep it going because that was some good ideas throughout there.
Okay, so if you just now dating somebody new? What about sex on the first date?
Ooh, be mature.
Okay.
I mean, because sometimes the date do consist of sex. Like, you meet them, and initially the connection is already like, okay, yeah, like,
What?
I ain't trying I don't want nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Like, we could just fuck, and then it's like, okay, down and up, and then that be that. So, I mean, it depends, like, on people's maturity level.
Yeah, it comes to last because my movie. Yeah, sex on the first date.
Oh,
It's still going strong.
Still going strong.
okay. So it can happen. So yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. Like, if the people are around and like you round, like you do it.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Test the product.
Yes, it's necessary because before way
like
before.
if I like you, I need to see.
Right.
I'm about to waste my time.
Okay. Like, that's a whole waste of time. Like, you be like, oh, I'm liking this person, and then you get to that, like, oh, that is my food.
Okay, if the mood is striking you for the evening,
Yes.
and you've had a little bit too much to drink, and it's like, ooh. Okay, so yes, before I got married, okay, yes, thank you, I love you. Before I got married and boyfriend and all that good stuff, I had, went on a date, and then we shot some pool, and it was, I didn't bring, but let's just say I didn't bring my spend the night back.
Okay.
But I went home the next day because I was just like, but yeah, so sometimes that night it was necessary because it was necessary.
Yeah.
Things were happening
There you go.
on pool tables.
Okay, so.
Okay. Not with pool sticks though, praise Jesus. But
Yeah, that would have been some freaky stuff.
okay, listen.
Okay.
Okay. That's that pornography stuff.
You gotta put it on.
Okay. But yeah, so sometimes it's necessary, but yes, the mood has to be striking.
Okay.
All right, so let's get into, like, you know, dating somebody you're not attracted to. I mean,
Well, friend, because I might not be attracted to that friend. Like, it was just a regular friend, and we just going out.
okay, yeah, like that could be fun.
Yeah, that's just it though. And you ain't doing any cheats. No, we just friends.
Oh God, yeah.
And we can pay our own way. Like, you don't have to pay for me.
Okay.
And if you want, you can anyway, because all I get is appetizers. So when I go out to eat, I just get it. Unless I'm really hungry, I just get a cute little appetizer.
Okay. Because you want me to say you bought something for me and you expect something. Like, I
Yeah,
something.
I pay my own.
Well, I've dated people I ain't been attracted to. I'd say I have been. And it was like the initial was like, yeah, I'm not attracted to you. But I was like, let me stop thinking on shallowly like that. So then, like, I try to get to know them. And there's been some cases where I'm like, yeah, I got to know you. I'm still not attracted to you like that. But then there was a few when I'm like, okay, like, wow, I'm attracted to your personality. Like, you make me laugh. Like, okay, cute. But, it took more time. Like, I got attracted to that part of them. And then came the physical. After I see what the mouth is and stuff. But it was, yeah, I've dated a few people I wasn't attracted to initially. Shout out to people that you just like, what the fuck? But,
Yeah, one of my exes, I want to try to see him for real first.
okay.
It's fine. But they're not grown, so it's like,
Yeah,
all right. He cleans up nice. Like, he cleans up nice.
Something
be
about
handsome.
Yeah, something that drawn me. I was like, okay, I'm drawn. And then I had another case where it was like, I was drawing some poetry because she was like, oh, like the stuff she be saying, like you could like see it. Like, oh my God, like, yes, you be doing that? But she didn't been doing that.
All eyes.
That shit was basudo. That's the word for the night.
Oh, basudo.
Like, it was.
She said basudo.
It was basuda. It was all of that, all the above.
I actually dated someone that wasn't a looker. Like, they had some qualities. They had some great qualities.
You said who shiesty? What you say?
I didn't want to say they was ugly.
So what's the word?
Who shiesty?
He a cute little young boy.
His name don't sound like who shiesty. I'm like diarrhea. I gotta go.
Oh, it does sound like how it comes out. Oh my God. Oh no way. I didn't need them to say something. But yes, he had qualities that were like, "Ooh, okay, I might even work with you."
He tell me to drink.
Yes, but he had some very big qualities. Yes.
Okay.
Interesting, but yeah, I just couldn't. I just could not. We're good friends to this day.
I'm not friends with all the hoes.
Now,
just some of them.
I guess that wouldn't even be considered a date though. Like if you seen somebody, like if you went out, let's say to a bar or to a club or something, and then you met somebody and y'all kind of like spent that night in the club, or in the bar together.
On the bar.
At the bar?
Okay, on the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, either one works.
So a body shots. Okay.
But if you go, like if you happen to go alone and you go to the bar, go to the club or something, or strip club or something like that, and where's music, and then you meet this person and y'all kind of like spend that evening in the wherever y'all met each other. Is that considered a date?
I would, because it can turn into a date. I mean, because a date is, I guess, spending time with spending time together,
so
just the two of us.
Talking. Yeah.
You could probably do that with somebody you're not attracted to, just because you like that conversation.
That's true too, and still have a date. That's fine.
I do that. I have a conversation like I'm not attracted to that person. Me and my DM at the conversation be like, okay, cute, but then when they start to flirt, like, no, diverse. Diverse back, thank you. And yeah, so we don't want red. But and I do that like the conversation be cute, but I'm not attracted to them.
Yeah.
So
I had to start like not even having a conversation with people. Once they start flirting, I won't converse with you no more.
Because then they start thinking.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I'm in a relationship. And even if you say you in a relationship, it'll still be like nigga, didn't I tell you I was in a relationship? Like, why'd you still? I be
still going strong.
I be blocking or muting and deleting. Like,
and that blocking strong.
Yeah.
I think like one of my glasses like bling, blah, blue. Okay.
It's got me shining.
So can single people date as many people as they want to? Why or why not? Yes, because you're single. What? You ain't got no responsibilities.
Yeah, they are singles. I feel like they can date, as many people as they choose to. It depends on the other party. Yeah, because you got some. I guess you figure you dating another single person, but sometimes always be like that.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like they're single, so they're not really doing anything. Like,
Okay.
Guys, where the singles at? Where y'all at?
Okay.
And shout out. Scared.
What was the question?
And if you're single, can you date as many times as you want?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Unless
That was supposed to happen.
Unless it's exclusive. Exclusive dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, exclusive dating. Okay, so then, exclusive dating, right? So y'all gotta walk me through that.
Exclusive dating as me and you was just me and you dating. You ain't dating nobody else.
Nah, but they don't become like more along the lines. Like
eventually, that's why you
That's
make
the point.
it. That's why you make it exclusive, because you want to see how this work out before you get the title. Like, all right, it's just gonna be us two now, because it's more of a step over than talking. Because you talk to somebody, you just talk to somebody. Y'all might screw.
I said,
I
felt that stage. Because Shorty didn't want to make it official, so we were dating, and then it turned to like exclusively, and then I exclusively met D, and then
Oh, okay.
I felt that stage.
Okay.
So
she wanted to keep that exclusive. She didn't want to move.
She didn't want to move, to the girlfriend part.
Oh, so
that's like another step. Because first it's talking.
Okay.
Y'all be talking, but you can talk to whoever you want to. Y'all can screw every once in a while. Then you go to the dating, y'all start going out, then dating exclusively. It's like, all right, you my boo, like it's gonna be me and you. Let's see where this goes. Then eventually, like, all right, you move up the food chain. Okay, yeah.
Well, you said the food chain.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Okay.
I really wanted some fries today.
3, 2, whichever number that was.
Okay.
So what do y'all feel? How y'all feel about like double dating? I don't think double dated.
It
I
be
like
fucked up because we don't know what we having. I wish we all just had somebody on at the same time.
And we get tripping in.
Yeah. It's like, it don't be working out. It be like one be together, none be together, then they be together, one break up, then they not together. It's like all just on.
Right.
But I've been single for a little bit now. I've been having like situations, but you know, it's been single.
Mine's are just kind of anti.
And then so it's like, damn, we don't have no trouble date. Cause I don't think you.
Okay. Double dating, I enjoy it.
He's kind of anti.
You enjoy it?
I do.
How often you have it?
Not really since COVID, not often, but prior to COVID, we have. True, it is. It really is because everybody then went back to normal. But we used to do it a lot. It's really fun. I like double dating when there's no drama. When you're not double dating with couples that are like
Scratching my stomach.
Drama infested. Like, oh my God, like we double date with a few of our friends, and they're married. So it's fun to be with other married couples, but then we dated or double dated with those who are just boyfriend and girlfriend or just kicking it. And it's still fun, and we get to talk to them, and they might have questions about how are you married, what do you think about
So y'all had them kind of questions?
Yeah, they do. The younger people we hung out with, and they're interested in knowing. But I say all that to say, it is very fun. You get to do, like, if you're bowling or having game night, you get to do men against women, and that's kind of fun. And it's fun. I enjoy it. I've never had a bad double date.
I've had a double date with, I don't think that counted. Way back in the day, me and my god sister Becky, and we was talking to these dudes that was best. We was talking to these dudes that was best friends. We had like a double date. It was ghetto, but I guess there was. And you know what? Before then, I did used to double. This was back in the day, like kitty, like what's it called, puppy love type of relationship.
Oh, that is back in the day.
But with my boo now, I only had one double date. Y'all remember that?
Oh my God.
And like I said, he a little anti.
Oh my God.
It was fun though. It was
God.
interesting double date.
I cannot. Is this the back in the day double date?
Not dirty.
In the corner.
I had no date.
Oh my God.
Your friends came too.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like a part of our dating.
Yeah, it wasn't a part of our she didn't know.
They did a wet caution sign.
Yeah, when I left with she didn't know. I could have went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we come together. Did you come? Yeah, you came with me, right?
Yeah.
We rode with him. We rode with my boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love someone else.
But you left that.
Yeah, I could have just went back with y'all.
With me.
It didn't give what it was supposed to have gave.
Okay.
Shout out those, my friends now. Shout out, yes, like accident. Shout out.
Okay.
Shout out. Okay. Which now brings me to, like, if you single and you dating and you later find out that person was engaged or married, what's your next move? Like,
okay, so
you single and you're dating, you're dating around. You dating people, but then you later find out there's one single person you're dating. They're engaged or they're married. Like, what's the next move? Because you ain't know it originally, but then now, shit come out.
Back in the day. Okay.
Back in the day when things were cool.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, and then it was ba 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 da. Hey, oh, ba 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 da. Okay. Well. Okay.
Yes, we need to be.
Okay.
A group. Okay. Yes. Okay. For all your extravaganzas. Yes. We also do bar mitzvahs. It's called doing the mommy.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. if I'm dating this person, like, how are we dating? Are we just dating? Is it exclusive or just, or in my eyes?
I mean, well, it could be exclusive, but it could be you guys been dating for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Like a few dates here and then, and you find out, you know, it could be newly dating, and you find out. It could be any type of scenario you want it to be. Like coming from your perspective, or what scenario you think you would fall under.
If that was to be a situation, I would hope that it would be in the beginning, because then that'd just be easy for me to be like, you engaged, hi.
Right.
But if it's like, it would hurt if it was somebody I was dating for a real long time, and then I find out that they whoop his ass. I find out that they are engaged.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very upset. Like, I'll probably be heartbroken, because if we've been dating for a long time, I'm feeling
That's
So my thing, I actually had a situation. Yes, so I actually had a situation back in the day. So the guy I was dating, we were cool, you know. I wasn't with nobody at the time. We was playing pool, shooting pool.
Okay.
I was going to shows, and you know, we was having a good time. And then all of a sudden, we had a whole conversation. Now, mind you, we like a good 3-4 months in, and then he say, "Well, I've been seeing someone since '99." Since '99.
Oh, that's when I was in high school.
Oh, exactly.
My freshman year.
Okay. Now, mind you, we've been out of high school all these years. So this was This was when Travell was newly born. And yeah, we was Dion and I know he had one. But I was dating, and this fool gonna tell me we can't be nothing, you know, more, because I've been seeing this girl since '99. Sir, it's 2009. What do you mean? Wow. Since '99, you married, sir. So yeah, I mean, I was feeling some type of way. But then I was just like all over the place, because I really wanted to be with my child's father, and then I was having feelings with this guy, and I was just like, I had mixed emotions. But it is not fun when you think you're the only one.
Yeah. So how often do y'all think how often do you guys think we should go on a date?
How often?
Yeah, to keep it fun and keep it spicy.
I'll settle for a once a month, but that date has to be like
the bomb.
Yeah, like you planned it out, like you book, like you had time a month, you could book us somewhere, something. We could take a little mini vacation. You know, we could do a road trip, but I'll settle for once a month if that date is just everything memorable that we can always look back on and be like, yo, you remember we went on that date in June and blah blah blah. So I'll settle for that.
Yeah, I agree. I can settle for once a month, but in between have do little teeny stuff, like maybe play cards at home, or maybe go to a movie here and there, or stay at home and watch a movie. So I can do it one.
Mommy.
Oh yes, that's all the time.
Okay.
In the morning.
Bump to the mic. Okay.
Hold up. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all so disrespectful.
I didn't even say nothing. That was y'all.
I would just bring you more.
I know.
I'm sorry. We always gotta bring
what's that Mimi leaks? I get in this.
No.
Never say nothing.
Because you're a baby and you gotta be in there. But no, yeah, I'm good with one blown out, you know, date night once a month, but in between, like, have little nights where you just come together. Come together.
Okay. I think I don't know. I think like more than once a month for me. But it don't have to be big extravagances. Like, I don't, anything is cool with me, because I just like to get out. I'm a Sagittarius, so I like to do stuff, even if it's just like going out to nature. Like, I like doing that. Let's go out to nature and ground. We go get high.
Okay.
And or even like get in a room just because it's away from the house, and half hour just me and you, all day. We might go eat something.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't big extravaganzas or anything for me. Like going on a trip would be a big extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
And that type of thing, I would like to do maybe twice a year. Going on a nice big trip twice a week. Yeah, let's say that. Because niggas be busy. Niggas be working, they got shit to do. So it ain't like, I could do it now. Like now I am able to, if I want to travel, I can travel when I want as long as I had the funds. But he can't. Not yet. He getting there though, but not yet.
That's what's up. So do okay. Do you repeat date nights, or is it okay to repeat date nights, like going out to eat or going to the movies?
If it's a bomb ass restaurant, like if it's my favorite restaurant, I'm like, I'm trying to go get a crab cakes or whatever. Fried green tomatoes. I want to go to Shirley's. Oh, my Shirley's, that's so good. They have the best. I would repeat food places. I would repeat like.
Now, but I know hard times used to be me and my boo one.
Okay, so you repeat that?
Yeah, we repeated it.
Okay.
How many times did we go? Maybe 3 times, maybe.
Oh, that's not bad.
But yeah, because it's pool, music, food, drink.
Everything.
So it was just the like, okay, let's go. Yeah, it's just like, okay, let's just go. But then they closed that down. So
that was hard time.
That was
hard time. But like I know sometimes some couples do like every Wednesday we want to meet up here for drinks, or every weekday once a week. This is where we're gonna go. So that's a repeated date if you want to meet up. So they're fine.
To me, I just don't want to keep repeating because it's like I want to switch it up, and I do want to do new things to kind of incorporate my partner in, but. I could tell, like, if it's our favorite restaurant type of thing, we could do that. Like, but I don't want to do it like, let's say we do a date every week, right? In the last 3 weeks of the month, we went to the same restaurant.
No, that's too much.
Yeah.
Like, it also depends on how long y'all been together. Because if y'all been together for a while, you're going to repeat some shit. Especially if you liked it, right?
It's true. Yeah, y'all like it.
Like movies. Well, I mean, is the movie theater open?
Okay. The theater's open now.
So like movies or like bowling, like that type of stuff, you'll do more than once. If that's something that y'all like to do.
Sure. Nice. So I agree on all of that. All of that. So is that it? In closing, can we get to in closing?
So yes, in closing, it's important to date.
Yes, whether you single or together. And date yourself. That's another one.
Okay, girl.
Date
yourself.
You don't have to be with anybody to date.
Sure can have a whole day.
Yourself. I date myself, and I gotta do. Yeah. So I'll do stuff. I'm trying to show up on my Melanie days. I call them Melanie days. I date myself. I'll get me a room. It's supposed to be with me. And it always ends up somebody pops up, but I'll date myself, get me something to eat, get me a massage, like a self-love day or something like that. Or you can even it don't even have to be a whole day of like stuff. You can just go out to eat.
Yeah,
take yourself out to eat.
You could do something. You can find something on Groupon and go and do it. You're like, oh shit, I always wanted to do this, and I'll be like, I've done stupid shit like that. I mean, it's not stupid, but it's like, oh my god, like, or I've even like just had fun at home by myself, crazy. Like I'll just drink wine, put on the music, be vibing, and I'm like, yo, I'm having a good ass time right now. Like, or even watching Versus, think I'm in a concert. Like, yes, be myself and I dating. Like, girl, you want to drink? Yeah, girl, pour it up. We have our little platters and stuff, and just be having a good time. In the ganja, block.
So yes, I'm learning how to date myself. It's coming along okay. So I'm learning, but I'm gonna do better because it's still a thing.
Dating is a must. Whether it's yourself, dating other people, or committed dating. Yes, is the message here. So
it's okay to date.
Yeah. So now we can move on.
Okay.
You ready to move on?
Yeah, girl.
To the
sex on the beach.
To the FGA.
Yes.
Oh, it's back. Yes, my cicada.
I should have got my booty pillow for this season.
Booty. Do we have a little hole in the middle to balance out your
booty? I guess it's like shaped like a W a little bit.
Okay. All right, fuck girl. Just like a fuck boy. But slutty, basic, and loves to ruin the nice guys. Okay? Shame on you, fuck girls. All right. And it reads, hey, my name is Anonymous. Okay? My boyfriend is a nice guy. We've been together over 4 years and we have a child together. But I've been with my side nigga for 8 years. Okay, ma'am. Or sir, or little ma'am. Okay, my daughter is currently 2 years. And on one of her doctor visits, I stupidly took my side nigga to go with me. Get up, stupid. While there, I figured we should get a blood test because honestly, I wasn't sure if it was for my boyfriend or side nigga since I've been fucking the both of them. Okay. Well, man. Fast forward, I got the results and come to find out it's my side nigga's baby. Because I took him with me to the doctor's appointment, he'd been asking for the results ever since. I told him no, the baby is not his, that it is for my current man. Honestly, I don't really care about anyone's opinion because my current man is a really good guy and he is so good with our daughter and it's better this way. I'm not telling him that our daughter is not really his. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
So why she give us the stuff and she don't want our opinion?
I'm not saying this, well, I don't care. You sent it, you get it. So at the end of the day, I think you are a fuck girl for that because if this shit comes out later on down the line, your daughter is definitely gonna resent you. Like thinking whole time, this is her dad, even though he's a nice guy. But sorry. I do feel like you're a fuck girl for that. Like I really do. So my verdict will be fuck girl.
What you gotta do, guys? Okay. No, my little juicy.
I heard it too.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
I mean, you don't want an opinion, I get it, because you already made up your mind what you're doing, but my vote is you definitely a fucker for that. I'm thinking of the future about this.
I think that it's in the best interest of the baby for the baby to know who her real father is because there might be health issues later on down the line. And then after a while, like that connection.
You've been fucking inside with anybody for 8 years.
Yeah, like
you've been with him longer than your man. Like, why are you saying?
Yeah, so I think that she should have a conversation with the baby daddy because even if like it depends on the situation. If he's a good guy, he's a good guy. You can be like, hey, I think that the baby might not be yours, and I want to get a test. And he's already have a connection, so he ain't gonna leave that baby alone. Sure, he's had 2 daddies.
Yeah.
So your verdict
it's better off being honest. So that's funny because I'm always the one to say lie, but it's better off being honest.
Okay,
wow.
That's
it is. He really is like you at library.
What a twist.
So your verdict was what? Is she a fucker or not?
Yeah, she's not gonna tell him. Yeah, definitely. She need to tell. She need to be honest.
Yeah,
because it's the baby.
Yes,
that's the baby.
That ain't the baby. That's her baby.
Okay.
That ain't his baby. That's his baby. Okay. Yeah. So in conclusion, I think that you are a fucker. Okay. Yes, I do. Because you get the award. But the thing is, you thinking about yourself too much. You got a whole life that you are responsible for, and she deserves. If you love your child enough, then you will say, you know what? Let me put my feelings aside because she deserves to know who her father is. Period. Like, think about the girls that don't have their daddies and wish they knew who their daddies was. Here she is blessed with 2 men who really want to be a part of her life, and you're not allowing that to happen. That's not fair.
Or maybe, I don't know, once the other guy finds out, he might stick around, he might not. Yes. But either way.
He keep asking, so he want to know.
Cause he went wild. Now he like, yeah, now I'm curious. Like, cause you don't know. Like, let me know if I got a seed out here. But she
But
said,
he
no.
should know if he took the test. If he took the test, they took a test. Then he should. Yeah, he should have results too.
Apparently he ain't get on. He asking her.
Or they came to her and she did, and it was like, no,
they not yours.
But I still
they need to go to the damn doctor and be like, look, I did a blood test. I can't find my copy of my results.
Ooh, okay, no. There she go. There you go. Sorry, honey, but the truth hurts.
We'll find out anyway.
And it's best that you tell them instead of them finding out the hard way. You never know what your daughter might need at the end. Like, she might need a blood transfusion. Not saying nothing is going to happen to her, but she might need something. And who she thinks is her daddy can't give it to her. So you got stop thinking about you for a moment and think about your child and what her future looks like without knowing who her real mom is.
There you go.
And that's on period.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I know she ain't want to pay, but we just dropped what we dropped. So we can move on. She's over here doing the most. You hear me? Over here doing the most. Okay.
Okay.
So yes,
these PowerPoint presentations.
I'm gonna see this. It was post award. Viewers post alert.
She said award. Yeah. I'm not even doing
okay, so men only. As long as it's in this far, I'm good. Men only. What's something you wish women did more of? Okay, so that was the question for the viewers posed. Like for the men only, what is something you wish women would do more of? Okay, so the answers that we have are: stop talking while I'm watching TV.
Okay, sorry.
Respect themselves. There's a time and place for everything. Okay, sorry. Show more interest in what your man is doing. Okay. Girl. I don't know.
Initiate things instead of waiting for the man. Okay.
So be a little bit more dominant. Right. Learn how to be ladies again. Okay. So more feminine energy. Okay. Admit when they're wrong and actually correct themselves. I do that. I hate when I see that. Like when people say women don't apologize when they're wrong. Be quiet. Okay. I do that too. I had to learn to. Love theyself for who they are and stay away from plastic surgery. Oh, I could read you, I just can't see. Be appreciative of what a man does in the world for you, even if he can't give you the world.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
The prince.
To swallow.
These were definitely
yeah. Those are all those are doable. All I'm not doing. Now that's swallow. It depends on who it is.
Your body.
Yeah. That should got 20 likes. Like they been going out.
It depends on who it is though, because if it's just somebody that you ain't really, I'm not about to just swallow anybody.
Okay.
And they gotta drink water.
Okay. But also one that got like a lot of likes, like 72 likes was the one when he said be appreciative of what a man does in the world for you, even if he can't give you the world. So it seemed like a lot of men a lot of men were like agreeing to that. So what they feel like they women like not appreciate.
I've had that.
Like how do
they do? Cause I kind of can't. It wasn't really that deep, but like I had that not too long ago in my relationship. Like I think because when we would argue, my whole go-to was you don't care. You don't really love me. You don't really care, and he would feel like when I would say that, it's like, bitch, I do care for you. I do love you, bitch. Like, stop being unappreciative. Like, so I think he felt unappreciated, and he did like voice that one time. Like, and it's not about what he could do for me because we do for each other. But it was like I guess he just I guess it was the fact that he does genuinely love me and care for me, and he felt like he wasn't appreciated for that. So then that's when I was like, you know what, I gotta show him that I do appreciate him. So, you know, that's when I did that whole little thing.
Yeah. What's that one you said you working on, kid? Now be quiet.
Girl, listen here. Okay, so before we get about me, okay, I think let's go back to the prince. Okay. I believe that because some women are so quote unquote strong, okay, they can do for themselves. They don't think about how much a man does for them because they go, oh, well, he doing I do for myself. And even though they don't mean to sound unappreciative, it comes off that way because it's like, oh, but here's someone go get your nails, and you're like, okay, babe, that's okay, I got it. Even doing stuff like that would be like that. Because sometimes I do that to Dion. I'm like, well, this is something I want to do. Because in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm treating myself to my nails and my feet. But he'll be like, here's someone go get your nails and feet. I'm like, oh no, babe, it's okay, I got it. And even though I don't mean to be unappreciative, he's like, hey, I'm trying to give her some money for her feet and her shit.
What color you want, boo? What color you think will look good on me? Because I will appreciate that. Like, yeah, I was going to go spend my coins, but my baby gave me like, okay,
so I've done better since then. And every time he gives it to me, I take it. Yes. Yeah,
that's when you go get your nails like, see, boo, put your pants down and grab it.
Okay.
They like when the nails is cute and
yes.
Like, yes, this is what you did for me. Let me show you.
Okay. And yes, but so I have a problem with shutting up because I'll be having stuff to say, and I'm learning that I don't have to say nothing. Because whatever I have to say will eventually come out. And I've learned that too, like recently. I wanted to say something so bad to somebody. And I was like, okay, let me bite my tongue and just shut up. And then that person came back and apologized. Like, you know what? When we had that conversation, you were right. And I wanted to say so bad. I know. But I said it to say, shut up and it will come when it's supposed to come. Your points. Yes. But I'm learning that's very hard to be quiet. I stayed getting my ass whipped by my mommy because I had to have the last word.
Yeah, I don't have any husband for all that. I don't even need the last word. So. But me and him, we both like that. Like, we don't need the last word. And we just be like, all right, whatever.
That's how I am. I just be like, whatever at this point. Like, you wrong. I know you are, but whatever. I'm just going on my business. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they'll come like, you know what, I was wrong. Sometimes they won't, but I don't care. You know what's crazy? I apologize before he apologized. And they always say women don't apologize. I apologize when I'm wrong. When I know I'm wrong. And I might have seen the little, back end story and they be like, oh yeah, you know you was wrong for that. It's like him longer to apologize. He'll apologize like, okay, I was wrong. That's one thing I will. It's like a minute. I will. I'll apologize. But that's rare. So okay, so basically everybody really agree with most of them. Yeah, I think those are all respectable answers. Yeah. Okay. Definitely on. And then another one I got a lot of likes was the plastic surgery one. Mm-hmm. So love yourself for who you are and stay with more like plastic surgery. So it's rare to see that a lot of guys are liking more natural girls opposed to the plastic surgery girls. So it's weird because it's like, why all the girls started getting plastic surgery in the first place? Everybody look the same. Yeah, everybody does look the same at this point. It's like the same shape, the same ass, same titty, but it's the same shape. So yeah. All right. So the girls agree, guys, that they agree with y'all. Be quiet, or depending on who you are, swallow, all that. Respect yourself, the place and the time. Initiate things more often. Don't wait for them. Learn how to be ladies again. I mean, what you mean by that? Because some feminine energy. Okay. Because women be a lot of us are too aggressive. Okay. All right. That ain't okay. Too much masculine energy. So I get that. Okay. So, that's only eternal. So, thank you. And
I can even go for
tuning in. You feel me? And you may ask. That's that.
And that whole be a lady thing can also go towards how women dress nowadays. Like, can you leave something to the imagination? Sometimes that's some men think. Like, I got my booty cut short, but they don't show my cheeks. What they did yesterday. They don't show my cheeks out in the streets. So, I mean, I can get that, but people are who they are, and if they feel comfortable naked, like,
I guess I was like Jocelyn Ballistic, and she's like, you made me like this. Like, stop trying to, because he's like, I know I hold my lady to a certain expectation. Is basically what he's saying. And she's like, you made me like this. Like, you want to take it or leave it. Because he got mad because she was, her titties was out in the pool and nobody else had made nothing out. But each his own. He said he always ladies to a certain degree.
But her titties, she was bucky naked when they was doing the soft porn in the tub.
Okay.
Okay. He was like, he was just mad because Sapphire, Sapphire titties went out and he went down there with that.
So, yeah, that pretty much gives us that. You can plug us. Okay, that's the end. So yes, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you pause. I know.
Okay, so thanks for tuning in because we got to go see something.
Okay.
Make sure you hit us up on our email. It's drunken. What is it? firstladies2412@gmail.com. That is our email. You can hit us up about anything. Want to be on the show? Want to be Black Excellence? You have any opinions? Any show ideas? No judge zones, viewer posts, all of that. Hit us up on the email. Check us out on our Instagram. We try to update, give you snippets. It's Drunken Threesomes. You can hit us up on our Facebook. It's Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. We try to give you the same thing that we give you on Instagram, but Instagram be tripping sometimes to do not put it on a Facebook. And then also we have TikTok. Our TikTok is Drunken Threesomes 2412. And then just make sure that you like this video, share. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, and I will be raffling. Shout out to Van Buren Woodworks. She sent us for our Wine Down by the Water.
By the water.
Okay. She sent and she paid for a ticket. She did a donation for a ticket. So we're going to raffle that off to one of our lucky subscribers. So stay tuned for the details for that. Yes.
Okay. This is a party you don't want to miss, honey.
Okay. Tickets because they're selling.
Okay. Hurry up. Don't be last minute. Which was that?
You're not going to be sure.
Okay. Y'all going to be watching from a phone.
Okay. So, guys, with that being said, we have host one last time here for my troubles. Clink, 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 clink in real life, okay? And just in case.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bro. That was good. That was thirsty.
Oh, that love my. Yes. Okay. So, just in case, if you guys were still wondering, we are still going strong. And pose for the camera. And we're out. Bye, bitches.